904 fruit into baskets. This is the first Leetcode problem where I'm trying to record with my microphone, so let's see how it goes. 904 fruit into baskets. Okay, let's see. I found this problem via grokking the coding interview, and we have this problem right here. This is the equivalent in Leetcode. I haven't read through it yet, so I'll do that first. I'm visiting a farm. Fruit's eye is a type of fruit that the eye produces. And you have two baskets, so this is similar in my mind to number of distinct characters. However, instead of characters, we have fruit. Starting from any tree of your choice, you must pick exactly one fruit from every tree. While moving to the right, the picked fruits must fit in one of your baskets. Once you reach a tree with fruit that cannot fit in your baskets, you must stop. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so this seems like a sliding window type of problem. Maybe we don't even need a hash map like we did the last time. We could just use a set. Is that true? No, I don't. I think we need to use a hash map still. So, the idea is to create a sliding window both starting at the first index, and we traverse right for as long as we can until we encounter 3 fruit. Once we encounter the 3rd fruit, we start incrementing the left side of the sliding window. All the while, we keep track of the size of the sliding window and return the maximum size that we've seen while traversing the array. Okay, let's do some. So, I'm going to start by initializing the left to right to the start of the array. Max trees is what we want to return. I actually don't need to do the right because we will be doing that in our for loop. We also want a fruit map, and this will be used to keep track of the fruit in our basket and this would be used to keep track of the fruit in our basket. Because we can have multiple of the same fruit, we get 2 here, 2 here. If our sliding window is, let's say, 1, 2, 2, for example, and we encounter a 3rd fruit further down the line, we want to remove this 2, but we still have another 2 in our basket. If we had to use a set instead, we would have removed this 2, and we would have 2. Let me rephrase that. We have like a 3 later down the line. If we remove this, we would globally think that we had removed all the 2's in our set, but that's not the case. So, we'll have a fruit map to keep track of the number of occurrences of each fruit, and we'll also have like a fruit count, which is how much fruit is in our basket right now. Always max of 2. So let's fruit map.get, and then we want fruits are, and if that doesn't exist, we get 0. Fruit. If fruit is equal to 0, that means this is the first of this fruit that we've seen, so we need to increment our fruit count by 1. Then we also need to make sure that our fruit count doesn't exceed 2. I should have done a timer. Okay, let's see how long this video is so far. So it's 6 minutes. Okay, so while fruit count is greater than 2, we want to left fruit is equal to fruit map.get fruits left. This is guaranteed to be inside the array because we have they both start at the same location. We've added the one on the right. Therefore, this has to be strictly less. In fact, we can add this to our condition even though it's not necessary. L is less than right. Fruit's starting to look funny to me, the word. Okay, so left fruit is equal to, this is the number of occurrences of that left fruit. So left fruit minus equals 1. Fruit map dot fruits L is equal to left fruit. If left fruit is equal to 0 now, then our fruit count decrements by 1, and otherwise we increment, regardless we increment the left side of the sliding window. L plus equals 1. Okay, so let's go through this loop again real quick. So we get the current fruit. If the current fruit is 0, then we increment the number of fruit that we have in our basket. And while this is conditional on if we have more than 2, but while fruit count is greater than 2, we get whatever fruit is at the left side of our basket, we remove one instance of it. If it's equal to 0 now, then the number of fruit in our basket is also 1 smaller, and then we increment the left side by 1. Then each time we want to take the max trees, max trees, r minus l plus 1. And then this should be correct, I'm hoping. So after every iteration of the for loop, we want to take the current max, which is going to be r minus l plus 1. The plus 1 is here because in the case that r and l are the same. I mean, it's not just the case, but to paint an example, if r and l are both at 0, that contains 1 tree still. So we want to have this plus 1 here. This one? Oh, syntax error. Ooh, okay. Why is this the case? Fruits. Oh, okay, because we're not ever adding anything to the fruit map. That's fruit map dot fruits are is equal to cur fruit plus 1. There we go. Okay. This should work, I believe. Yeah, it